guys, so welcome back to another episode of Parker's POV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2024 Starcraft. This is the Autumn Ridge 188 BHS. This is a single axle trailer coming in at a dry weight of just, I guess 4,200 pounds, give or take. I'm going to go ahead and list some specs on the screen here for you guys, so feel free to pause the video as needed. And then I'll go ahead and put up a picture of the floor plan so you guys can kind of get an idea and feel for how this thing is laid out. But I'm primarily making this video for Robert out in Arizona, and obviously for anybody else that wants to see more content on this specific trailer. So we'll kind of start at the front, work our way around, and then we'll end on the inside here. So starting at the front, you can see you'll have your A-frame here. This is a 2 5/16 inch coupler, so that's the size ball that you're going to need. Manual tongue jack on this guy. However, if you ever wanted to upgrade that in the future, it's super easy to do. You just pop these little 3 bolts out, and then that whole mechanism slides right out, and then you'd put an electric one on there. 1 propane tank is standard on this model. That is a 20-pound propane tank. Battery tray is going to be located just behind that. Notice this trailer is a little dirty. I have not gone through it yet. That's actually why it's in my service department right now. We're doing our pre-delivery inspection on this unit currently, and then we'll get it all detailed and cleaned for whoever ends up purchasing this unit. You got your wiring here as well. Nice diamond plating on the front too to protect against any rocks or debris that get spit up by the vehicle. And then nice bold graphics. Again, this is a Starcraft product. For those that don't know, Jayco owns Starcraft, so this is going to be extremely similar to a Jayco. All right, so we'll back up just a little bit here, show you a good side profile of the unit. This does have a slide. It's powered by a Lippert slide system. I'll go ahead and show you the stickers on the unit as well in case you want to pause the video and read any of this for your dry weight, your gross vehicle weight rating, all that good stuff. You do get manual stabilizer jacks on this unit. So you'll get 2 in the rear, and then your front tongue jack kind of serves as the jack in the front. I'll show you that here in just a second. All your windows are going to be tinted safety glass. All right, and then this unit does actually feature a heated enclosed underbelly, which you might be able to kind of see in the video here. All that means is the whole underside of the trailer is going to be closed off so that when you're running your furnace, some of that hot air will circulate in the basement of the trailer, around the tanks, etc. It's going to make it a little bit better for, like if you're using it in cold climates, for example. Nice big window in the slide here. Coming around to the rear, here's your steel wheel and tire. Just behind that, you're going to get your black holding tank, dump valve, your gray water, and then your city water connection just above that. You do have some low point drains under here as well towards the rear. I currently have this trailer plugged in to shore power just to turn on the lights for you. We'll see that when we head inside. Just keep note, or take note I should say, that you will need a battery or 2 before the trailer leaves our facility in order to safely get it home. Cable TV input right here, just like that. Coming around to the rear, here's a good look at the rear. So one thing I want to mention, I guess, while we're outside is something that Starcraft and Jayco and some of these companies are starting to do is they're using what's called a mesa crimp side panel. So these aluminum panels don't just have the big bends in them, but you can see if you get real close, they even make smaller crimps in the metal in between the big crimps. So the idea behind that is the more that you can crimp the metal, the more structure it's going to give it and make it a little bit more rigid. So these are your bunk windows on the rear here. Just above that, you'll have a ladder prep. So Lippert sells a specific ladder that can hook straight into that in case you ever have to get on the roof. This unit does have a PVC roof with a limited lifetime warranty on it, and it has a snow load of 4,500 pounds, or in other words, That's how much weight this roof can support. So pretty impressive. That is a camera prep if you'd like to add a backup camera at any point in time. Full-size spare tire on the rear here as well. And there's tons of accessories and things you can add to these rear bumpers. Here's an example. They actually give you this little tray essentially. And this trailer also comes with an outdoor griddle that sits on top of this. So as you can see, there's just a little 2-inch receiver bolted to this bumper. You slide this piece in, lock it in place, set your tray on it, set your griddle on top, and then bam, now you have an outdoor cooking space with a mini fridge here on the side. You'll have a little bit of storage to the right of that. More storage in here with power hookups, and then pretty deep drawer here as well. So now as far as hooking the griddle up, there is a quick LP connect underneath here. So that's where you'll plug the griddle into. There's a little hose that comes with it, because again, it is a gas griddle. And then you got this large power awning, which I don't have fully extended just based on where it's parked right now. But I pulled it out a little bit so you guys could see. You'll have this nice LED light strip that runs underneath so you can see at nighttime. And then this awning has these shock absorbers built into it in case it gets windy. These are designed to flex and move a little bit. So pretty cool. You do get outdoor speakers on this unit. So that's what this is and that. And then you have indoor speakers as well. So 2 zones, you can either play music outside, inside, or both. And then you're gonna have a radio unit with FM, AM, and Bluetooth capabilities. Forgot to mention next to your kitchen here, you do get a spray port. So there's a little hose attachment. You can click onto that and essentially tap into your fresh water and spray things off like dishes. Maybe you guys got really sandy at the lake or whatever. Spray your feet off, that kind of thing. And then you're gonna have your potable water here. So this is your freshwater fill. This is your exhaust for your furnace. You'll get 2 110 ports here on the side if you need to plug anything in outside. The solid step is becoming more and more standard these days, but this step is really cool because it just flips up inside the door when you're all done and you shut your door, and now you don't have one of those old steps that hang down underneath the trailer. Plus, because these make contact with the ground, I mean, these things are solid. They're not going anywhere. And then you see these little pull tabs underneath. The legs on these are actually extendable depending on the terrain. So that way, if it's uneven, you can still make good contact with the ground. You do get a screen door on this unit. And then this is what they call a friction door. So it's kind of stiff when you open and close it. And that's really just so if the wind picks up, the door kind of just stays in place. Now moving towards the front here, you do get somewhat of a pass-through storage. Doesn't go all the way through because your tank's going to be on the other side of that wall in there, but quite a bit of room to stash gear. That box there is the 17-inch griddle that comes with it. And then I have another box behind that, which has like your shore power cord and your owner's manuals and all that stuff, if you're wondering what those boxes are. But anyway, pretty good storage up front here. So that pretty much sums it up for the outside. Let's go ahead and head inside and I'll show you what this trailer has to offer. Okay guys, so hopping inside the trailer here, we'll start towards the front again and work our way back. So this has what's called a Murphy bed. If you're not familiar with that term, essentially the bed can fold up like it is currently, and it opens up another space for interior seating. So you got a little couch here. You'll have some storage underneath here. Just like that. And then when it's time to go to bed, you fold your cushion down. Actually, I'll just show you. I'm going to insert a short clip of how to do that. It's super easy. And we'll come right back. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how to break this down. So basically all you do, fold your cushion down. There's going to be a latch behind the bed right here. You just reach behind, undo it. This will fold down flat. And then your mattress is designed to fold in half as well. Just like that. So now you have your queen bed. All right, guys, so now that we know how to break down the bed, I'm going to show you some of the storage cubbies here. So up top, you'll have an overhead storage compartment that pretty much goes all the way through here with 3 separate cabinet doors. One thing worth noting is all the cabinet doors on this trailer are solid wood. Radio unit's going to be located to the far right here. So again, it has AM, FM, Bluetooth capabilities, so lots of options. And then this is where you can mount a small, probably like a 24-inch TV, I would say if I had to guess. So they went and labeled that backer for you. You'll have your coax HDMI hanging here, and then you'll have your power up top to easily plug in. Now coming around to the right side, you'll have these little storage cubbies here. A little bit more storage on this side. And then right next to your bed, you actually get a wireless charger, which is kind of cool. So your phone can just sit on here. If you press on it, this thing pops up. Might be able to show you, but anyway, on the back side here, might be hard to show you. There's actually 2 USB ports that you can plug devices into as well, and that's powered off your 12-volt system. You do get more 110 plugs next to the door in case you need something close to the bed, like a CPAP machine, that sort of thing. Keep in mind, though, you will need enough power to run devices like that. So whether that be an inverter, shore power, at least something that can power that. Anyway, panning around to the slide. So this floor plan is really cool because you typically don't get a U-shaped dinette in this small of a trailer. So pretty good sized dinette. This does break down into a pretty sizable bed as well, if you need to sleep even more people. Pretty simple. You just take your legs out, and then your table top actually rests on those little black things under there. So really easy to set this thing up. Nice big window again. And then you're going to have linoleum floors here too, so really easy to clean. No carpets in the slides anymore, at least on these trailers. Carpet gets dirty real fast. It's hard to clean. Here's a look at your kitchen. So good overhead storage next to the microwave here. And then here's a look at the microwave. So not the biggest microwave in the world, but you got one. 2-burner stove with a little glass backsplash or whatever you want to call it. You do get power and USB ports on the side here for any kitchen appliances or other devices you need to charge. Underneath the sink here, you'll have access to some of the plumbing. Okay. You'll have 2 drawers here. These are on 75-pound slides, so they're designed to take a lot of weight, which is cool. Furnace down here, and then this is your converter box down here. So it has auto detect built in, so it'll detect what type of battery you hook up to it rather than having to go in and manually hit a switch. So pretty cool. All right. They upgraded to 12-volt refrigerators to give you a lot more capacity. So look at how much deeper this fridge is compared to the old gas electric style fridges. This fridge is kind of cool because it has a handle on both sides, so you can open it from either side. Not sure how useful that is, but maybe kids or grandkids are in the bunk beds and they want to grab something out of the fridge, they can easily do that. And then same thing goes for the freezer. So, all right, bunk beds. Starcraft takes it a little bit further than most companies. Most are going to have about a 250 to 300 pound weight capacity. Starcraft doubles it, so these are rated for 600 pounds. It's because they're using real wood, not the cheap particle board stuff. Underneath the bottom bunk, you'll have what we call the toy box. So just additional storage for throwing gear that you may not need accessible all the time. And then you'll have charging ports, power, little storage nets on both the top and bottom. But notice the USBs are only on the bottom in this unit. So, all right, let's take a look at the bathroom. So, bathroom's really nice. They're using a pressed membrane countertop here with an undermounted sink. Looks more modern and sleek. You'll get a little mirror up top here. some power, of course. Foot flush Dometic toilet here, or excuse me, that's not Dometic. But either way, it's a foot flush toilet in here. And then, of course, your shower. One thing I probably should have mentioned right off the bat is what Starcraft's kind of known for is their 81-inch ceilings in this thing. So I'm 6'1", and I probably have a good 6 inches still of clearance above my head. So that by no means does this trailer feel small. In addition to that, it's actually a true 8 foot wide, whereas most manufacturers that are competitors to Jayco Starcraft are only doing 7.5 feet wide. So it's going to feel a little bit bigger and more open in this small trailer. So anyway, I definitely didn't hit on everything in this video, but hopefully this gives you an idea of the quality, the features of this trailer. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment down below. Like the video if you enjoyed this content. And yeah, if I missed anything, I want to know about it. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.